hammock that wouldn't stop. This is a story my mom told me about when her little brothers and sisters were still just kids, growing up in the Philippines in the 1980s. They lived in a 2-story house, and when my grandparents were away, my mom and her cousin would act like parents watching over the younger kids. The house itself always felt eerie. Even with the lights on, it was dark. At night, the air outside was humid and foggy, with no streetlights anywhere nearby. Inside, wooden statues and animal carvings cast strange shadows on the walls. One night, the kids were in bed when they heard noises coming from my grandparents' room. Excited, they thought their parents had come home early. They rushed upstairs, but the room was empty. They checked the bathroom, still empty. By the window stood 2 wooden beams where a hammock was tied, and it was swinging. The window was open, so they told themselves it was just the wind. They went back to bed. But later that night, the sound came again. A slow creaking, unsteady, rhythmic, like someone swinging in the hammock. The children opened the door slowly, and once again, no one was there. The hammock swayed back and forth on its own. They closed the balcony door, hoping that would stop it. Back to bed, silence. Then, the creaking returned, louder this time. The kids peeked into the room, hoping to catch whoever was playing tricks. But the room was empty. The hammock rocked slowly in the dark. One of them had an idea. She placed a chair inside the hammock to keep it still. Then they left, too curious and too scared to sleep, waiting to hear what would happen next. Minutes passed, then came a sound. A heavy thump on wood against wood. They rushed back upstairs and froze. The chair was no longer in the hammock. It was standing upright on the floor right beside it, and the hammock still swinging. They never found out what caused it that night. But later, something else happened in that house that may hold the answer. And that is a story for another video.